Hi again. So this video is definitely more positive and more refreshing. So let's just dive into it. So there's a new book now on Bitcoin for children. So Bitcoinist spoke with Michael Karas, who calls himself the Bitcoin Rabbi. Karas explains how Bitcoin fits in the Jewish religion and how his new children's book Bitcoin Money introduces kids to the concept of hard money. So you can see in the screen a colorful cover, which is not yet released, but he's getting interest in his website where you key in the email, and then I think when it's released soon, he will send you an email saying then you can have the option to buy. I'm actually looking forward to this book because I think it's very interesting, and I think this is a very good book. If I need to see whether it is in a comic form, or I hope it is in a comic form, then it is very easy to actually show anyone, including kids, right? But of course it can be for adult as well if it's so simple and entertaining. But what the story is about is that it says is in a city called Bitville, where the children realize, they went through a journey where it started off by, the money is shell, and then evolved to paper money, and then the problem of inflation and fiat money, and then because of that, a boy called Satoshi, he started to create something of the alternative, and as we know, it's Bitcoin, and that so forth. So very, very interesting. I thought, great job on him. I don't know. I haven't seen the real. I mean, it's not the official copy is not yet released, but this effort is definitely very good, where you start you start the movement from the ground up. Literally, if you can't convince the people who are already it has been some years, right? But remember, 2013 was the year, and 2013 was when US first legalized people who have Bitcoin. So technically it's only legal since 2013, end of 2013, so beginning 2014. So now it's only like less than 6 years that we can have money, and so it is not surprising. It's still very, very new, to be fair, and it will take a while. It will take more education, a lot of people doing a lot of innovative things like this, right? This book, he said he has been inspired largely by the book Bitcoin Standard, and but this is just adaptation of it in another much user-friendly form, right? To even child-friendly. So that's, I think, really, really good to with the generational shift, right? As just these young kids grow older, they will definitely be more open to the concept of Bitcoin, and that is the hope, right? That they truly understand what is it. And yeah, I think if you can't, you just need time, right? Ultimately, and this is a good initiative in that regard. So great job. Vietnam reportedly launching first fully authorized cryptocurrency exchange. So Vietnam's largest distribution company, Linh Tran Group, is apparently partnering with Switzerland-based blockchain company Cron Ventures to establish the first fully authorized cryptocurrency exchange in a Southeast Asian country. This is really, really good. I tried to search Linh Tran Group, how big is the distribution, but when I read the news, it's really, really a huge company. Is I believe is almost like Amazon of the US. This is like as big like that in Vietnam. And Vietnam, for many of you who may not know, they are a huge country in Southeast Asia. In terms of their nominal GDP, average GDP per person is still very low. It's only like 7,000, which is very, very small. But the thing is, this country has a lot of potential because of the huge size of population and very, very young. They have 95 million people today, and average age is only 33 years old. So super young generation, right? Definitely very open to using all digital things, and the key thing is that they are very, very hungry, as in people in Vietnam, because they had gone through a very tough time. I mean, remember Vietnam War, right? So they understand, and that's why for them the Vietnam Dong, which is their native currency, has gone through a lot of depreciation, and because of that, they really love USD. That's why a lot of shops still accept USD today. If you go to their, if you're as tourists, you go there, they still prefer USD. And a lot of them, they hold gold. Literally, they use gold as really a store of value. So unlike other countries, which is not so much in favor of gold, right? I mean, it is neutral maybe, but Vietnam, they really, really understand the value of gold, right? And USD, which is much more stable than their native currency Vietnamese dong. So for them to understand and embrace crypto is definitely easier because they inherently understand already, and they already instinctively know that gold is so much better than their local currency. So this is really good news, because such a huge population and such a young population, if really the government is allowed a first crypto exchange, that means it will probably lead on to other exchange allowing to enter the country as well, then definitely you will see increased volume, right? And with such a high population, that is just great, right, for the market as a whole. Last, Binance changes Launchpad token sale format to lottery. This is a positive news, which led to Binance token again increase in prices. So the next Binance Launchpad token launch is basically an ICO launch, right? Will be conducted as a lottery instead of a first come first served system. So what happened was they have done already 3, right? First with BitTorrent, and then Fetch.ai, and then Seller, where all the new tokens are basically sold off under 20 minutes, right? Super popular. And before this, all these 3 sales was done on if you put your bid in first, or you put your order in first, you will basically first come first serve, right? It's basically that if you're early, if you act fast, you are definitely guaranteed a place. If you're last, if you're slow, no, then you basically don't get it. But now they're changing it, because there's a lot of complaints saying that they're not fast enough, maybe because of time difference or whatever, right? And awareness, they're just maybe a bit slow to know. Then they didn't have a chance at all to get hold of these new coins, because the new coins generally will do very well. It's just like IPO. They will, if you get your hand on it, you will get it at a discount, and then when it lists, generally the prices will be performing quite well in the either the first day or the first few hours, which a lot of people then sold it to get some money. So but some of it did hold up for a few days or months. So now is because of all these complaints, right? They really listen to customers. So this is true customer service, Binance, and they're now changing it to lottery system. Means it is really based on luck and more random, but it was also based on how many Binance tokens you have. Because if you have more than 500 or at least 500 Binance token, then you can get up to 5 lottery tickets. So definitely you can buy. Your chances then will be higher, right, to get it if you have more tokens. So that's again, this is very smart way to basically encourage people to hold more Binance tokens. But after all, you need the Binance tokens to buy the coins. So yeah, and they will take average 20 days, right? They will look at total 20 days period before the launch of the ICO to see how many lottery tickets you are eligible, and they will take the lowest day. That means if some days you have 500 but another day you have 200, then you can only get then that 200 will be taken into account, which is just and only 2 lottery tickets. That's what it means, right? So definitely they want it to be more randomized, more transparent system of how the people are. Basically, they are getting a free entry. They basically getting a high chance of getting a sure win opportunity, because so far the new tokens are launched. Launchpad, Binance Launchpad has generally been doing very well. That's why a lot of people complain, right, that if they're not fast enough, that they couldn't get in even. So now they're doing like this, and they're also limiting how many tickets or how many lottery tickets each person can get. So that's really good, right, in a way, because maximum is only 5. Even if you have 1,000 Binance tokens, you can only get 5. So I think it's a fairer system, definitely, and it gives more people the opportunity to participate, right, in the upside. And I think this is really, really great, and that is why Binance always know what to do in the best interest of the clients. They truly, not only they're talking it, they're clearly walking the talk, and that is why they're the number 1 trading exchange for crypto. They're number 1 for a reason, and this move is clearly endorsing it again, right? So great job for them, and keep up the good work. And we really need more players like them who truly think in terms of the ecosystem, truly think in terms of what is really good for everyone, right? So that's what I have. Really hope you enjoy this, and if you do, please subscribe, right? Leave a like and let me know what you think. And have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support.